Hello, welcome to today's vlog, and we have just spent 12 nights on P&O Aurora. We've been doing breakfast, lunch and dinner. We're going to show you all the venues so you can see the sort of thing to expect if you're coming on P&O Aurora. We'll let you know what the food's like, what the restaurants are like, so what's stopping you? Come along, let's go and have a look. Come on. Let's start at the Horizon Buffet. It has hand washing and sanitising stations as you enter, and staff encourage you to use these. The food station area is fairly compact here, but there is all the normal breakfast items on offer. The quietest time to attend breakfast is definitely as early as possible. After 8:30 the buffet does get very busy with queues for the hot breakfast items. The fresh fruit has always been excellent with plenty of choice. All our breakfast items have been hot and cooked really well. There's a gluten-free station and milk alternative section here too. A little tip: there are hot breakfast items such as mushrooms, hash browns and baked beans at the gluten-free section, so as vegetarians we used this for our hot breakfast items as there were no queues. There are a few drink station areas around the seated area of the buffet, and we never had a problem getting a hot drink or juice here at breakfast. There's plenty of seating available, even at peak times, so we've always managed to get a seat. The tables are well spaced, unlike many buffets where you feel packed in. The area is light and airy with great views. Even when it's busy, it's never got the frantic feel of some cruise buffets. So here we are at breakfast. We've come to the main dining room for our breakfast this morning. We got in the queue, it was 8:30, breakfast finished at 9, and we wanted a table for two. When we got there, we were given a pager to come back when the table was ready, but it only took 5 minutes. We weren't waiting long at all, so now we've got table for two, which we prefer every morning. So I've ordered some bircher muesli and some hash browns, which are really good on P&O, mushrooms and beans, and a couple of croissants. The waiters have brought us our tea and coffee really quickly, so overall it's a good experience. So I've now got bircher muesli. It looks very nice. We'll give it a try. As you can see from my dish, it was very nice. Something quite interesting though is I had orange juice the other morning and it was really nice, and my orange juice this morning tasted very different. Feels like it's been watered down slightly, so that's just a little bit disappointing. It's still drinkable though. My hot breakfast has arrived. I have to say it's red hot, really nice. There is plenty of seating available in the Lido Grill area. It serves burgers, hot dogs, fries, salad and pizza. The salad is much better in the Horizon buffet, which is only next door, so we've used that for our greens. We've tried the pizza, which seems a bit inconsistent. Some days it's great, others not so good. I've not seen pizza available in the buffet. A lot of people have burgers from here. There were vegetarian burgers available upon request and cooked to order. We've used the Horizon buffet most days for lunch as the opening hours suited our needs. The selection of food at lunchtimes has been okay. There's always been a carvery option for those who want a meat treat, as well as fish dishes. We tend to prefer a lighter lunch, so we've stuck to the salads, which have mostly been good. This isn't gourmet food by any means, and the selection isn't vast. It is a small buffet as it is a small ship, but there has always been something to eat, even as a vegetarian. My hot food has always been piping hot, never lukewarm like some buffets. The vegetarian curries have all been excellent. The selection of puddings is great, and in general, apart from a very strange tasting coffee and walnut cake, we have thoroughly enjoyed these sweet treats. We've only eaten in the main dining room for lunch twice, mainly due to its opening hours of 12 noon till 1:30. It's too early for us when we're on a fixed dining time of 8:30 p.m. The menu in here changes daily, and we found that some days it was very light on vegetarian choice, but on other days there was plenty to choose from. You can choose to dine alone or be seated with others. We were seated quickly, the service was excellent and the food was hot. Portion sizes were good and it was a really pleasant environment to eat in. If the opening hours were later, I would definitely have dined in here a lot more. The Alexandria Restaurant had two fixed dining times of 6:30 p.m. or 8:30 p.m. We were on the 8:30 sitting. There is also the option to dine in the Medina Restaurant on Freedom Dining. As we booked a saver fare, we had no option to choose, but if you book select fare, you will be able to pick the venue and time you require. Fixed dining really worked well for us as we sat with the same people each evening at the same table with the same waiting staff. So here we are in the main dining room. We're going to give a review of the food. I've pre-ordered. Can't remember what I've ordered tonight. I never can, I always forget. So let's see what comes as a starter. It's a nice surprise. So you always get offered a bread roll at dinner time. Service has been really good in the main restaurant. We're on the 8:30 fixed dining option. We've had the same waiter and waitress all holiday, and they've been really, really good. Great service from them, friendly, efficient, no problems with my allergy. I pre-order every evening. So all in all, yeah, really good service and happy. So Olivia's got tomato soup and I have a apple and fennel salad. That's it, yeah, let's have a taste. So the salad was okay. There was just an awful lot of apple in it. Probably just not to my taste. I think I just ordered wrong tonight, but it was well presented, it was tasty. And if you like lots of apple, you'd like that salad. So now my main course has arrived. It's very nice, let's give it a try. So now I have my final course, my dessert. It's a panna cotta. That's really lovely. It's really light and fluffy. And these little balls, they're full of flavour, they sort of burst in your mouth. A really, really nice dessert. The restaurant staff were all friendly, efficient and knowledgeable. We had great service from them, and you were given the opportunity to write down their names at reception to put them forward for recognition by management. We had 5 staff who went that extra mile and whose names we added. On one evening, we were able to show our appreciation to our wonderful kitchen staff as they came into the dining room in a parade, and we could clap, wave and cheer. As you can see, no queues for freedom dining at 7:45. We only opted to eat dinner in the buffet on one evening when we wanted to eat early. We arrived at 6 p.m. and it was really easy to get food and find a seat. The food on offer was different to the food on the menu in the main dining room. The selection of cheeses on offer here is very good, much better than the selection you get in the main dining room. We opted for another vegetarian curry, which was delicious. Our plates were cleared away quickly and it was really easy to keep going back for more. The atmosphere in here is very relaxed and is quiet. Some buffets seem noisy and frantic, but not here on Aurora. This may have something to do with the large spaces between tables. There are 3 speciality restaurants on Aurora at an extra cost. Sindhi is the Indian-inspired restaurant. This was the quietest of the 3 on our cruise. We would have tried it, but we felt it had a poor selection for vegetarians. The environment was pleasant and the guests in suites had their breakfast here in the morning. The beach house was attached to Horizon Buffet. It seemed very popular and there was always people looking at the menu and waiting to get a reservation. We spoke to a couple who ate in here who said the food was good and that they enjoyed their experience. The glass house seemed to be very popular too. We had a drink in here most evenings and witnessed lots of people coming up to get a reservation. We heard people saying they had dined here multiple times and that the food was excellent. Perhaps this is one to try next time. So, thanks for joining us. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please consider subscribing, drop us a like, drop us a comment. What was your experience of the food like on P&O Aurora? Was it good? Was it bad? Let us know. We'd love to know. And once again, just thanks for supporting us. We really do appreciate it. And until next time, safe travels. Bye.